Welcome to Firearms of America. Today, as you guys can see, I'm out here at Shooters, my favorite place in Fort Myers, Florida, about to do the review of something new. Today, I have the Smith and Wesson Shield Plus. But not just any regular Shield Plus. No, this one is 30 Super Carry. Yes, chambered in 30 Super Carry, the round that I have never shot before in my life. So I'm very excited to try it out and take a look at see what it can do. 3.1 inch barrel, very impressive mag capacity. Here, as you can see, I have the extended magazine. This one accommodates 16 rounds, but if you want to save the frame size even more, you can get yourself, not that you can get yourself like you need to buy it, it actually comes with one, but you can conceal carry with flat magazine that is actually 13 rounds, which is also very impressive for a tiny handgun like this. Okay, so let's load up the magazine and see what this thing can do. Now today I'm going to be shooting the 30 Super Carry from Remington. Yes, so hollow points. Didn't really, not too many options in the store here for 30 Super Carry, but I wanted to show you in comparison with 9mm just so you can have an idea of how the round looks. So this is the 30 Super Carry, and see if I can do a decent job of, all right. And this is the 9mm. All right, so now you have kind of a general idea of the difference between the two. Okay, so like I said, 16 round magazine I have over here. I have to say, I can already tell, not the easiest magazine to load, all right? Dramatic difference between the Plus magazine from the Shield Plus and the Shield Easy. If you wanna try that one out, that one is super easy to load. This one's pretty rough. Not a big deal, but still. You know what? I think I'm gonna load 6 rounds, not 5 rounds. 6 rounds, and you can actually see it starts from here. The windows are numbered starting from 6. I got 6 in the magazine going all the way to 16. Very impressive capacity, I have to say, very impressive. As you can see, the targets are destroyed, so the very new round I'll actually do the shooting of the flippy pedals so that you can see if I hit them or not, because on this target you can see nothing. Okay, so fairly easy to rack. Let's see what this thing can do. Whoop. That's something. Okay, so it looks like it did strike it, but it didn't go off. Okay. Ha! Another one. Wow. What's going on? See? Okay. Wow. This thing is pretty accurate. Or maybe I'm just doing better than usual. I don't know. Had a little bit of something. Did strike it, but it didn't fire. So you know what? I'm gonna actually put it in the magazine once again. And I'm gonna restrike it, even though it's not recommended. But it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. The ammo is expensive these days. Okay, let's test a one-hand operation. Works perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Restriking. Sometimes it works. Okay, so let's start with the review. I have to say, I am very impressed with this gun. What an excellent gun. The ammo probably shop around, okay, but the gun is just excellent. Let's start with the grip. We have a grip, it's very similar to, I mean, most of the whole lineup of the Smith and Wesson, the new Shield, whether it's Easy, whether it's Plus, absolutely fantastic grips, great amount of aggression, laser stippling, as close as you can get to the hand stippling. Feels very well, the ergonomics are fantastic. As you can see, this part is a little bit rounder to just kind of get into your palm. It feels excellent, I have to say, the size, even for my short fingers. Now, with this pink extension, you can have a full proper grip. Obviously without the pinky extension, get ready to kind of live without pinky. Okay. Moving on to the mag release. Mag release is not ambidextrous, but very nice button, sticks out quite nicely, so it's very easy to catch. And because the magazines are tapered at the very top, you can actually do some pretty speedy mag changes if you have to. Now moving further, no aggression, no stippling at the very front of the trigger guard. Moving further to the slide release, slide stop, whatever you prefer calling it. Now this particular one does work as a one-hand operation, as a slide release, if you have to do it for those fast mag changes, drops and you go whatever. But works very, very well. Now moving further to the slide, as you can see, we got some serrations at the back of the slide. No serrations at the front, but the ones that you have on the back are pretty aggressive. So it's not a lot of area to catch a good grip, but because it is aggressive, you can definitely do. Now you probably noticed that this particular one is the, I think it's called OSP or whatever, everybody got a different name for it. Basically the MOS, modular optic system, where you can install a red dot sight for yourself if you like that. But speaking of sights, I love these sights. Check these out. These are look at that. I like the accent on the orange at the front sight. Your standard 3-post 3-dot sight, but because there is a nice accent on the very front, it kind of helps with target acquisition. All right, so let's do a few more shots. We're gonna do 3 more rounds, and we're gonna talk about the trigger, because the trigger is probably after the, no, not after, yeah, right before, I would say. Right before the excellent grip, excellent ergonomics, the trigger is just fantastic. Okay. So, back to the fluffy pedals. Rarely so accurate with these flippy pedals. It's a good gun, good round and a good gun. Just the ammo, yeah. Too bad. Remington, I thought it would be different. But anyway, coming back to the trigger. Like I said, I absolutely love the trigger. Check it out. Check this trigger out. So there is a pre-trigger, your kind of a safe action system, but what is nice thing about it is it's kind of hybrid. So as soon as you start pressing it, there is no wasted time, wasted energy, right? As soon as you start pressing the pre-trigger, it already activates the trigger itself, as you can see. So total, you're not wasting any time, nothing like that. You have about 3 millimeters of that very first stage getting to this part right here. And then from there, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. It's just one stage. Check this out. One. I mean, you know it's safe travel. It's familiar. You know it's not gonna fire. Nothing crazy. And when you reach that wall, you know it's not gonna break without, obviously additional pressure. And here you have super crisp trigger. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons I am being so accurate with this gun, is because all the guesswork is taken out of this trigger. It's super easy to get used to. I know exactly when it's gonna break. I concentrate on my target, I squeeze my left hand as hard as possible, and bam, and right there on target. Excellent job, Smith and Wesson, for this trigger. Absolutely love it. Now, one thing that I wanted to mention here, obviously you don't have the manual thumb safety, but they do have a model with the thumb safety. They also do have the Easy Shield Easy in 30 super carry if you want that super easy, super light racking slide. But keep in mind with that one, yes, it's going to be easy to rack. Yes, it's going to be easier to load, but with that comes obviously a little bit more recoil. Significantly more recoil, because you have a lighter spring in the guide rack compared to this one. This one is a little bit harder to rack. I wouldn't say necessarily crazy hard, but a little bit harder than usual. But recoil management easier compared to a lighter spring. Okay, so while this does not have any active safety features besides this kind of like a safe action system like on a Glock, but a little bit different. This one is hybrid, like I said, which is better, way better. I wanted to demonstrate a passive safety system here, and that's a loaded chamber indicator. So as you can see here on the top, there is this hole, and there's nothing in there right now because there's nothing in the chamber. I'm gonna put a round in the chamber, and now you can clearly see the round in there hanging out. It's supposed to fly out. Okay, so very easy disassembly for, I always recommend on this channel, you're buying a gun, whether it's your first gun, whether you already maybe have guns, I always recommend doing the maintenance yourself on your guns. It just builds that relationship, that intimate relationship with your gun. Whenever you maintain yourself, whenever you lubricate it and clean it and doing all that sort of stuff. Obviously, the ease of the disassembly plays a very important role. Here it's very simple. This thing right here, it flips down, as you can see. It's only on one side, it's not ambidextrous, all right? And then with that, you just slide out and the whole thing comes out. Okay, so let's do the last 3 rounds here. Let's see if I can continue my accuracy streak. I don't know why that word's so hard, but I gotta mention though too, with this particular round, very impressive terminal velocity. It's like above 1200. So yeah, good for hollow point rounds. Obviously you're gonna be concealed carrying with a hollow point round, and the higher the terminal velocity of a round is, obviously it depends on the length of the barrel and all that sort of stuff, but you have more of that necessary expansion on the hollow point round to have its effect. Okay, so do some shooting. Didn't miss a single round. It's very rare. It's like usually I don't miss a single round when there's like a red dot, where it's like a 1911, some like super fancy, super tight. And here you go. With this, concealed carry. Very easy to conceal carry. It's slim enough, it's compact enough to just, no printing, no nothing, and fairly lightweight. And the round itself, and 16 rounds in the magazine. That is some impressive stuff. The only real downside that I see to this 30 Super Carry is that it's just not as popular, and you might have a little bit of a trouble finding the round, because even here in the store we had just one, and that was this one, this Remington right here, and that's it. Compared to like 9mm, we have like 20 different kinds of 9mm round. That's just FMJ besides the hollow point. But if you are okay overlooking that part, this is a fantastic round for concealed carry. Really good. The gun is absolutely just, this aggression on the grip is great. The sights are really good. The features are great, but I have to say my favorite is this absolutely fantastic trigger. So let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about this review? What do you think about this particular gun? And also your opinions on the 30 Super Carry round. I would really appreciate hearing those. If you carried something in 30 Super Carry, let me know your experience, and also let me know about the reliability of the round. I know it's, something happened here. Let me know the preferred brand that you carry that you think might work better with this gun right here. As always, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I appreciate your time. This was Firearms of America. God bless you all. I'll see you all in the next video.